Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Welcome to the graduation ceremony at the University of Akron. Please take a moment now to identify the nearest exit to you so you can safely exit the building if it should become necessary to do so. Out of respect for the dignity of this ceremony, we ask that you turn off your cell phone, pager, or other personal communication or entertainment devices. Please refrain from using personal communication devices during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding of this request. Our graduation ceremony will begin in a few moments.
Candidates, please be seated. Mr. President, the candidates are assembled.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to extend a most cordial welcome to all of you who have joined us for the 219th commencement ceremonies of the University of Akron. Welcome graduates, welcome to the parents, spouses, relatives, and friends who have helped make this day possible and who share in the pride in this celebration. Will everyone please rise and join Catherine Miller in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Today we are gathered in formal convocation with graduates in the areas of education, business, polymer science, and polymer engineering. The fall class of 2016 consists of 1,372 candidates from 24 states and 28 countries. This group includes 52 candidates for doctorate degrees, 29 for Juris Doctor degrees, 310 for master's degrees, 858 for bachelor's degrees, and 197 for associate's degrees. I want to begin today with a few important introductions, though. First and foremost, we are joined by representatives of more than 700 distinguished faculty. I invite our faculty to please rise and be recognized. Thank you. We appreciate all that our faculty do. We're honored to have with us also members of the Board of Trustees at the University of Akron. I ask that they stand as I call their names and remain standing, and that we hold all of our applause until they've been introduced. Our chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Roland Bauer of Silver Lake, Vice Chair, Mrs. Olivia P. Demas of Richfield, Mr. Warren L. Wolford of Akron, and Mrs. Jennifer E. Blickel of Akron. We also have our student trustees, Darnell D. Davis Jr. of Akron, and Zachary D. Michael of Canton. In addition, the board is served by 2 elected officers, one of whom is present. We have our secretary of the board and our university vice president and general counsel, Mr. Ted A. Mallow of Greene. Of note, Mr. Mallow will retire on December 31st after more than a half a century association with this institution. 50 years. First as a student, then as a faculty member, then as an administrator and board officer. Mr. Mallow is the longest continuously serving Assistant Attorney General and General Counsel among all Ohio State universities. To show his longevity, he's actually worked with 8 University of Akron presidents. Next spring at our graduation ceremony, he will be presented with an honorary Doctor of Laws degree at the law school's commencement ceremony. Now please join me in greeting our trustees and board officer. You can be seated. We are also pleased to have with us, and also representing the University of Akron administration, our Senior Vice President and Provost, Dr. Rex D. Ramsier, Grand Marshal and Coordinator for Doctoral Students in the College of Polymer Science and Polymer Engineering, Mrs. Jacqueline Clark, Dean of the Williams Honor College, Dr. Lakeisha Ransom, Vice President of Finance and Administration and our Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Nathan Mortimer, Chief of Staff to the President, Mrs. Barbara Weinzierl, Executive Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Chan Midda, Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. John Messina, Vice President of Development, Mrs. Kimberly Cole, Chair of the Department of Management in the College of Business, Dr. Stephen Ash, Dean of University Libraries, Dr. Amy DeChambeau, Associate Dean of LeBron James Family Foundation and College of Education, Dr. Sandra Coyner, and Dean of the College of Polymer Science and Polymer Engineering, Dr. Eric Amos. Will you please join me in greeting these colleagues who tirelessly serve you on a daily basis. Please be seated. We are also pleased to have with us on the platform other important members of the university family and special guests. We have member of the National Alumni Board and University Order, Mr. Dave Harris, Director of the Medina County University Center and University Order, Mrs. Denise Testa, Director of Alumni Relations, Mr. William Coleman, and our vocalist, Miss Catherine Miller, a student, very talented one, in our School of Music. Will you join me in greeting these individuals? I would now like to ask Mr. Roland Bauer, Chair of the University of Akron Board of Trustees, to extend greetings on behalf of the board. Mr. Bauer.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, Ted Mallow, for your 47 years of service to this university. Good evening. On behalf of the University of Akron's Board of Trustees, I offer a warm welcome to our guests, and especially to the Fall 2016 graduating class. Graduates, you are the sole reason why this university exists, and we thank you for entrusting us with your higher education. You had many options from which to choose, and we sincerely hope your Akron experience has proven that you chose wisely. In addition to conveying our gratitude, we want you to know that we appreciate and applaud your accomplishments here. Through great effort and perseverance, you have seized opportunities to broaden and sharpen your thinking, to expand your worldview, to attain professional and personal growth, and to become educated citizens. Now, you will have more and greater opportunities to thrive, to contribute, and to serve. My fellow trustees and I wish that the journey awaiting you will be filled with good health, good fortune, and continued success, and will, from time to time, lead you back here to your alma mater. We are honored to join with your families, friends, and faculty in celebrating this important milestone. Congratulations and all best wishes for the holiday season.
Mr. Bauer and fellow trustees, distinguished faculty, administrators, guests, proud parents, family and friends, and of course, my dear graduates, the class of 2016. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate you and thank you for the opportunity to share a few words with you this day. Graduation is actually, and I guess it's often referred to as one of life's milestones. Not only does a graduation ceremony mark the conferral of a university degree, but it's also an event from which we consider how far we have come. The second way that I think that you can look at a graduation ceremony relates to its common name, commencement. Symbolically, this indicates the start of a new journey and indicates that you still need to go much further. There's also a third way to look at a milestone like today, one that I strongly urge you to adopt. For a moment, I urge you to ignore the past and to ignore the future. Instead, I want you to focus on the present and appreciate where you are right here and right now. By that I mean sitting this very, very moment where you're sitting in this beautiful performance hall, you're wearing a cap and a gown, something many of you will never ever do again. Unless, of course, you would like to stay with us longer, and we're more than happy to have you do that. But please note that I did not say observe where you are now. I said appreciate where you are now. Because today you become college graduates, or master's graduates, or even PhDs. I want you to think about how truly rare that is. You may not know this, but less than half of all adult Americans have an associate degree or higher. Worldwide, it's estimated that only 7% of the population holds a college degree. If you think that that sounds exclusive, put it in the perspective of time. The first university was founded in Morocco in 1859. So if you factor in all of the humans who have ever lived over the past 1,127 years, and how tiny of a fraction of those held a college degree, I think you'll begin to realize that you have earned your way into a very, very, very exclusive club, equipped to make a difference and to assist others in so many respects. Hopefully, that makes you feel accomplished. I think it should make you feel confident. More than anything, though, I deeply hope that it makes you feel profoundly grateful. Because think about it. Philosophers, saints, sages from nearly every culture and nearly every age has reminded us that happiness begins with a sense of gratitude. Today, this evening, is truly a day of gratitude. Gratitude that you made it. Gratitude for the lessons learned, the knowledge gained, and the skills you've developed. Hopefully, there's an abundance of gratitude for those that supported you through the process. Possibly your family, your friends, your professors, staff members, mentors, or maybe just that special someone. Hopefully, you've developed a sense of gratitude for this great university. I certainly have that. In fact, the great Roman senator and philosopher Cicero once said that gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Think about it. Through your gratitude, you can build up your university in conversation and support it in action as you go forward. Personally, I spend significant efforts and energy telling the world about the greatness of our institution, the greatness of our students, the greatness of our faculty. I invite you to do the same. In fact, building up the University of Akron in conversation will not only enhance the reputation of the university, but it gives added value to your degree. We're all vested in the university. As graduates of this great university, you now possess a combination of knowledge, education, capabilities, and opportunities that are unavailable and inaccessible to the vast majority of people on this planet. So I want you to think, right here, right now, What are you going to do with this potent combination beyond merely showing your appreciation? I hope, and I would invite you to do the responsible thing, even the moral thing. The right thing to do is to put all of these things that you've acquired here during your time at the University of Akron to use. Not only for your own benefit, but for the benefit of your family, for the benefit of your community, and for the benefit of society in general. So it begs the question, how best to do that? Well, let me give you 4 tips. First, recognize that each day will bring choices that shape the person and the professional that you will become. Some choices will be momentous forks in the road. However, most will be small and simple decisions that relate to how you conduct yourself, how you carry out your responsibilities, and how you interact with others. Please show, or please choose to show, respect, tolerance, compassion, and hope. Choose to act ethically, responsibly, and consistently. You will find that the choices you make not only shape who you are, but also your profession, and to a degree, even the society around you. As graduates of the University of Akron, you're destined to become leaders in your family, leaders in your community, in your profession, and in society as a whole. Keep that in mind when you make small decisions. Keep that in mind when you make great ones. Second, make sure that you do not approach your future career simply as another job. We all hold valuable roles in society. Through your education at the University of Akron, your role is likely enhanced now as you will have greater potential and even more opportunities before you. Keep in mind that your future profession not only benefits you, but it somehow contributes to the greater good. If it doesn't, it probably isn't legal, because legitimate professions have that contribution, while illegal ones do not. With the realization, though, comes a responsibility to maximize your contribution to the best of your ability. Simply said, because what we do affects others, we carry a moral duty to do our best. In fact, I hope that your experience here at the University of Akron has taught you to do your best, work hard, strive for excellence, and always contribute to the greater good. The third piece of advice that I want to share with you today is that you should always take the high road. Respect the rights and opinions of others, especially when they differ substantially from your own. Look to understand viewpoints and seek ways to build bridges. As a college graduate, you should be uniquely positioned to understand, assess, analyze, advocate, discover, and find creative solutions. Life should never be a zero-sum game. I learned that very early on in my life. In fact, if you look around you today, despite many of its benefits, technology has enabled and even encouraged the creation of personal echo chambers. Oftentimes, we see only the news that interests us, where we hear only the views that support our own, and where we experience only art and culture that we're accustomed to. We can and should reverse the current rise of the discord and dissension that we see today in our society by appreciating that individuals who hold different opinions are not necessarily evil, nor are they necessarily wrong. Two people can observe the same event and honestly draw different conclusions. I've seen that in my life as an attorney. I've seen that as I've lived around the world. There's far more common ground among us than we realize. We have representatives of 24 different countries here. We all have similar ideas and values, but come from different cultures and backgrounds. We can respect one another, whether we're from different cultures or whether we're from the same. My fourth and final piece of advice is to follow your dreams with the realization that dreams often change. If you don't achieve your dream immediately, whatever that might be right now, simply see it as a delay. or a detour, but never a dead end. I can't tell you how many times in my own life that I've applied for jobs, only to have rejection letter after rejection letter after rejection letter find its way. I could have given up. I could have gone looking for something else. But I can tell you that if you keep true to what you want to do and you try hard, you have grit, you take your degree from the University of Akron out in the world, you can change your own life and you can change the lives of others. You need to know that it takes more than a simple ambition to fulfill your dreams. Work hard, remember who you are, and I would encourage you to surround yourself with people who believe in you and who encourage you. Form relationships and nurture them. In the most difficult times, the people who love you, and yes, there are many people out there that love you, your family and your friends, those that are here for you this evening, they will sustain you. It certainly includes the friends you have made here. It includes those that are here on the stage. Rely on those folks. Tap into those folks. Because as you pursue a dream, it's worth having. See that your dream and that your quest includes the giving of your time, talents, and treasures to other people and to great causes. These will be sources of genuine and lasting joy. If your life is lived solely for money or position, you risk wasting it in a shallow and unfulfilling pursuit of shadows. The real wealth in life is friendships, your family, fulfillment in your work, the satisfaction of overcoming obstacles, your relationship with your God, and in what you have contributed to others. By seizing your opportunities, putting in the effort and enduring the sacrifices, you have earned the right to be counted among that tiny fraction of people that I talked to you about that can enjoy the opportunities and benefits of being a college graduate. Celebrate this day, and tomorrow, turn to the world with confidence, gratitude, and the resolve to make the most of what you now possess. Graduates, good luck and Godspeed.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond thy years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you. I now invite Provost Ramsier to come forward as we proceed with the awarding of degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, by your presence here today, we know that you understand the value of education. Universities are also involved in expanding human knowledge. Our faculty and students do so by engaging in research and scholarly activities which lead to new discoveries. The students you are about to meet have contributed to this process of knowledge creation. Will the Executive Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Chand Mitta, please rise? Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise? Mr. President, these students have successfully fulfilled the requirements of the graduate school. With the approval of the Executive Dean and the graduate faculty, these students are now presented to you to receive the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Thank you, Dr. Ramsier. Congratulations, candidates, on this remarkable achievement. Exercising the authority of the trustees of the University of Akron, legally vested by the people of the state of Ohio, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I now confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all of the highest requirements of this university, the Doctor of Philosophy degree, with all of the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities of that degree. As evidence of this achievement, you will now be vested with the hood of the Doctor of Philosophy and receive an appropriately inscribed diploma.
Doctors of Philosophy, please come forward to receive your diploma as directed by the University Marshals. We ask the audience to please hold your applause until the last name has been called. From the LeBron James Family Foundation College of Education, receiving the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Diane Brown, hooded by Dr. Susan Nan Kushner Benson. From the College of Polymer Science and Polymer Engineer, receiving the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Aaron Childers, hooded by Dr. Matthew Baker. Manaj Ghosh, hooded by Dr. Kevin Kavicki. Yunhao Gao, hooded by Dr. Miko Chakmak. Gustavo Andres Guzman, hooded by Dr. Miko Chakmak. Idu Offenbach, hooded by Dr. Miko Chakmak. Ruwan He, hooded by Dr. Thien Q. Chao Yi, hooded by Dr. Thien Q. Zi Chiang, hooded by Dr. Brian Vogt. Yan Soon, hooded by Dr. Brian Vogt. Changhua Yi, hooded by Dr. Brian Vogt. Nicole Swanson, hooded by Dr. Colleen Pugh. Chen-Hu Wong, hooded by Dr. Mark Sochek. Ching Yu, hooded by Dr. William Landis. John Zhang, hooded by Dr. William Landis.
Will the candidates for the master's degree please stand? Mr. President, these students have successfully fulfilled the requirements of a master's degree program. With the approval of the executive dean and the graduate faculty, these students are now presented to you to receive their master's degree.
Thank you, Dr. Ramsayer. Congratulations to all of you. Again, exercising the authority of the trustees of the University of Akron, legally vested by the people of the state of Ohio, and upon recommendation of our faculty, I now confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all of the requirements, the master's degree, with all of the rights, privileges, duties, responsibilities of that degree. As evidence of this achievement, you will now receive the appropriate diploma.
Candidates, please come forward as directed by university marshals. Again, we ask those of you in the audience, please hold your applause until the last name has been called. From the LeBron James Family Foundation College of Education, receiving the degree Master of Arts in Education, Rebecca Butler. Amy Cope. Jennifer Harold. Heather Sailing. Stephanie Snyder. Salah Tamza. Hatar Zachary. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Curriculum and Instruction, Brooke Beck. Rebecca Kaveski. Matthew Miles. Deanna Norfley. Danielle Shirey. Jill Smith. Aaron Van Hoos. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Education, Dalal Aldadi. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Teaching and Training Technical Professionals, Sharon Logue. From the College of Business Administration, receiving the degree Master of Arts, Benjamin Vasquez Rendon. Receiving the degree Master of Business Administration, Carla Aramandi. Claudine Arm. Eric Berryman. Ujwal Boyala. Joseph Cochran. Nonahal Dillon. Ahmed El-Griani. Ahmed Hamouda. Dustin Capper. Nagasi Gautam Kumar Kavuri. Evan Malinowski. Victoria Miller. Richard Molnar Jr. Salma Nazim. Lu Bao Huen. Moses Ogunsei. Kyle Pohl. Alyssa Persley. Catherine Selzer. Damantas Venkas Kukiara. Ziji Wang. Juliang Yue. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Accountancy, Yao An. Ajairo Esametoje. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Management, Tio Luwanimi Ajayi. Krishna Chaitanya Bandorupali. Zishan Baidani. Sweta Bingi. Alua Bakola Ibrahim. Sri Lakshmi Keshavareddy. Modavi Lata Lagudu. Rajiva Mahalinga. Sandeep Mecca. Adekunle Mumuni. Surya Teja Naraparaju. Chaitanya Nalakanti. Harinya Ramani Patnala. Kirtana Ralabandi. Kartik Rayanki. Shravya Sirluviru. Vivek Bhupala. Shravani Gagatila. Joshua Imbo.
Congratulations again. It's appropriate at this time that we give special recognition to those graduates who have demonstrated outstanding scholastic achievement in completing an undergraduate degree. On page 11 of your program, I believe, you will find an explanation of the criteria for awarding these special designations. Recipients of academic honors are also noted individually in your program. As each group is called, I ask that its members please stand and remain standing. As they do, I ask our audience to take honor of the honor cords, stoles, or medallions worn by these graduates as symbols of their exemplary accomplishments. I would also ask you to hold your applause until all have been recognized. Will those graduating summa cum laude please rise? Will those graduating magna cum laude please rise? Will those graduating cum laude please rise? And can I have the Williams Honor Scholars please rise? Also, can I have those who have been inducted into collegiate honor societies also please stand? In addition to these scholars, we recognize those who have served our nation. Will candidates who are veterans of the armed forces please rise? Congratulations to all of these wonderful students. Please be seated. Now we will proceed with the conferral of the undergraduate degrees. Dr. Ramsier.
Will Dr. Sandra Coiner, representing the Dean of the LeBron James Family Foundation College of Education, please rise? Will the candidates for degrees from the LeBron James Family Foundation College of Education please rise and remain standing? Will Dr. Stephen Ash, representing the Dean of the College of Business Administration, please rise? Will the candidates for degrees from the College of Business Administration please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, these students have successfully fulfilled the requirements of one of the undergraduate degrees in their respective colleges. With the approval of the deans and the faculty, these students are now presented to you to receive their undergraduate degree.
Thank you, Dr. Ramsier. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Exercising the authority of the trustees of the University of Akron, legally vested by the people of the state of Ohio, and upon recommendation of our faculty, I now confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all of the requirements the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities of that degree. Graduates, would you please be seated for a moment? Now, candidates, as evidence of your achievements, you will be called to the stage to receive your diploma. Please follow the directions of the University Marshals and proceed accordingly.
In appreciation and respect for all of our graduates, we would like you to hold your applause and any acknowledgments of your individual students so that our graduates and their guests are able to hear their names called. From the LeBron James Family Foundation College of Education, receiving the degree Bachelor of Arts in Education, cum laude, Jordan Baker. Magna cum laude, Kristen Butch. Dennis Douglas. Cum laude, Jonathan Evans II. Stephen Funderwhite. Jamie Hall. Logan Kane. Michael Mooring. Kyle Nagy. Brittany Palmer. Summa cum laude, Emily Stoll. Summa cum laude, Wendy Whithead. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Education, Sarah Alto. Summa cum laude, Kaylin Anderson Hall. Summa cum laude, Emily Baker. Patrick Barrett. Cum laude, Brooke Boffman. Magna cum laude, Monica Borsani. Adrian Brown. Alexis Karras. Magna cum laude, Katie Casimir. Cum laude, Alexandra Cheney. Magna cum laude, Tasha Dale. Magna cum laude, Brooke Fraley. Jacob Fraunfelker. Summa cum laude, Nicole Glatz. Summa cum laude, Brooke Gockel. Magna cum laude, Jessica Green. Magna cum laude, Robert Hardgrove. Andrea Hayes. Cum laude, Rachel Hill. Summa cum laude, Kayla Huth, also receiving Bachelor of Science in Education in 2 disciplines. Kaylee Huth, also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Education in 2 disciplines. Whitney Jackson. Summa cum laude, Carla Kajawa. Summa cum laude, Claire Lihotsky. Magna cum laude, Kendra Mars. Summa cum laude, Christina McLaughlin. Summa cum laude, Nicole Mobley. Jacqueline Moore. Shannon Murphy. Lydia Nicewander. Cum laude, Rachel Nichols, also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Education in 2 disciplines. Courtney Nolt. Cum laude, Benjamin Prelinsky. Brianna Reber. Cum laude, Crystal Reynolds. Summa cum laude, Haley Sellers. Summa cum laude, Alicia Kelly. Cum laude, Brianna Stackler. Magna cum laude, Amy Stevens. Summa cum laude, Stacy Swan. Cum laude, Kristen Searoyd. Cum laude, Mary Tatton. Brandon Thompson. Michael Tarok. Nicole Vance. Cum laude, Kristen Vardavis. Magna cum laude, Elizabeth Viberg. Summa cum laude, Julie Vondra. Magna cum laude, Emily Walsh. Magna cum laude, Ryan Warner. Heath Weber. Cum laude, Kelsey Wharton. Kanisha Williams. Magna cum laude, Nicole Wise, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Education in 2 disciplines. Magna cum laude, Abby Young.
From the College of Business Administration, receiving the degree Bachelor of Arts, Laji Bamba. Cum laude, Kimberly Ritama. Lucas Van Cleef. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Business Administration, Alyssa Angeletti. Kiana Artis. Ashley Austin. Matthew Baranek. Jesse Beal. Magna cum laude, Jacob Bell. Benjamin Bennett. Priya Bahartwaj. Dylan Benezi. Lauren Bowman. Danielle Brahman. Russell Broadnan. Tyler Brophy Davis. Magna cum laude, Cassidy Brown. Sadie Brown. Brittany Brumbelow. Hunter Kane. Christina Carpenter. Benjamin Castragano. Tiffany Chan. Cum laude, Chandra Consett. Joseph Dado. Sean Deppie. Carmen Dinafrio. Magna cum laude, Ashley Dreskowski, also receiving magna cum laude, Bachelor of Arts. Kylie Ager. Nicole Eichelberry. Atif Faruqi. Alexander Foos. Chelsea Gable. Brian Guerra. Samia Geith. Emily Geeson. Joseph Goggins. Joshua Graham. Shanice Grimmett. Alyssa Hamilton. Matthew Hammer. Anna Hanagaski. Summa cum laude, Mazen Hassan. Jacob Hathaway. Carly Huyer. Michael Hipley. Brian Horn. Lauren Hoyer. Matthew Hoyer. Cum laude, Tyler Humphrey. Cum laude, Jacob Imerino. Andrew Jones. Jessica Yunke. Evelyn Jupic. Magna cum laude, Sierra Carr. Cody Kelly. Caitlin Kraus. Julia Lee. Maria Madden. Osa Giadua Malkin. James Marsh. Summa cum laude, Christine Mitchell. Justin Mobilian. Magna cum laude, Brooke Moon, also receiving with high distinction, Associate of Science. Austin Mooney. Caleb Morris. Emily Neese. Magna cum laude, Ashley Niznik. Catherine Noble. Lauren Oldacre. Tyler Plasso. Zachary Popley. Kyle Powell. Emily Budlowski. Alexander Randalls. Brian Rhodes. Aaron Ramel. Daniel Sampson. Bradley Sheehan. Aryan Shadai Zaman. Jared Slutz. Scott Smith. Cum laude, Elizabeth Sobolewski. Summa cum laude, Victor Soto. Sheldon Spalding. Roderick Stasek. Summa cum laude, Jordan Steele. Michael Steenson. Magna cum laude, Hallie Strube. Ashton Stuhldreher. Lauren Talabak. Ryan Trigo. Kelsey Tully. Nathan Walker. Cum laude, Jesse Webble. Hannah Widmer. Alicia Wimberly. Cum laude, Kelly Witchy. Brandon Witt. Sean Yoho. Taisha Young. Chelsea Zikafus. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Accounting, summa cum laude, Richard Angeletti. Magna cum laude, Adam Bernard. Matthew Bowman. Cum laude, Adam Bright. Joseph Kalani Sr. Shawnee Davis. Michael DiRosato. Joanna Drury. Andrew Gray. Summa cum laude, William Hall. Jennifer Hanson. Kevin Jones. Christine Jones. Magna cum laude, Jennifer Kirkpatrick. Kelly Cleakin. Brandon Koken. Magna cum laude, Alexa Mayer. Cum laude, Mitchell Mayhew. Magna cum laude, Alexander McGrew. Ibrahim Mohammed. Hunter Olds. Michael Oney. George Antko. Krista Podlagar. Rodrigo Ramos Negrete. Magna cum laude, Macaulay Scarfield. Joseph Shaw. Courtney Stanley. Zachary Thompson. Bradley Virgin. Chow View. Summa cum laude, Ashley Weimer. Bart Weiss. Cody Uhas. Rebecca Zettel. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Labor Economics, magna cum laude, Richard Rader.
Class of 2016. It's now time to signify your new status as graduates by turning your tassels to the left side of your mortar boards. Proceed and congratulations. I'm just loving taking this in. Continue. So, and I can truly say that graduates, I love you too. In fact, building on this wonderful moment, I want to point out that no one makes the journey that you made today alone. You've been supported in many ways by parents, spouses, friends, and other loved ones who just showered you with all of these wonderful shout-outs. In many cases, they have worked and sacrificed much to help you achieve that dream. So it's appropriate that graduates, you now acknowledge your family members and friends who are here today. So I invite you to stand, turn to the audience, and express your appreciation and give them some shout-outs. So while you're all standing, I'm going to now invite everybody to rise and join Catherine Miller in singing our alma mater. The words are provided on page 37 of the program.
Close beside Cuyahoga's waters, stream of amber hue, our old book does sum its glory, waves the gold and blue. Here we Akron, sound her praises, speed them on the gale. Ever stand our alma mater, Akron Hill, all hail.
Now, if you would all please be seated for the final portion of our ceremony this evening. Graduates, as you are now officially alumni of the University of Akron, I ask Mr. William Coleman, class of 2008 and class of 2010, and our wonderful Director of Alumni Relations to welcome you in to the University of Akron Alumni Association. Mr. Coleman.
Thank you, President Wilson. And congratulations, fellow alumni. As we draw near the end of this special commencement ceremony, a day which you have indeed earned, you will rise from your seat and walk out those doors, a proud graduate of the University of Akron. Before you do, know that you are about to become part of a larger family, a family made up of 175,000 Akron alumni spanning the world. In 1870, this university was founded on the principles of equal education and philanthropy. Just 3 years later, our university, then known as Buchtel College, graduated its first student, a woman named Susie Chamberlain, who earned a Bachelor of Science degree. That year, Buchtel College graduated 4 students. This weekend, we graduate nearly 1,400. That's 1,400 graduates who will join a solid foundation of Akron alumni, grounded in achievement, one with a reputation for putting our heads down and going to work. We are national champions. We are Olympic medalists. We are business owners, award-winning writers, artists, engineers, and pretty awesome teachers too. We are the Akron Blue and Gold, and we Zips are everywhere, and we take care of our own. As alumni director, I extend to each of you an invitation to build and strengthen this common bond, to stay involved with your alma mater, from recruiting new Zips to mentoring current ones, to sharing your professional experiences to a class where you once were a student, and when given the opportunity, to hire Zips. For there now exists among us an eternal linkage. Know that your achievements will add to the collective success of our institution, our community, our nation, and our world. On behalf of more than 175,000 alumni worldwide, I am pleased and very honored to welcome you as members of the University of Akron Alumni Association. Best wishes in all you do, fellow alumni, and go Zips!
Today, the class of 2016's response will be delivered by Ricky Angeletti. Before he does, though, please allow me to tell you a little bit about Ricky. He graduates today summa cum laude from the College of Business Administration and from the Williams Honors College. He's earned a Bachelor of Science in Accounting and a second major in Economics with a GPA of 3.8. A consistent recipient of the Dean's List Honor since 2011, Ricky also holds the A. Key Gold Award, Who's Who in American Colleges and Universities, the Beta Gamma Sigma Honorary, and numerous other campus honors. He's an extraordinary participant in campus life, serves in several posts within student or undergraduate student government. He's been doing so since 2012. Most recently, he served as student body vice president and as a member of the Pi Delta Theta fraternity, the Akron Swim Club, University Council, the Akron Rowdies, the Residence Hall Board, and other organizations. And if you haven't caught our most recent commercial involving LeBron James, you can see Ricky running up the stairs and looking out in a parliament building in Europe. And I'll let you guess which country it is, and if you haven't seen the commercial, check it out. Ricky's also engaged in many community and civic activities, including service to the National Committee of the Boy Scouts of America, in addition to several leadership positions at the local and regional level. He has been a virtual volunteer for the United Nations, an in-person volunteer for the Akron Food Bank, the American Cross, and other numerous organizations. While attending classes, Ricky was also an accountant for the Hardman Group and an assurance practice intern at the Akron office of Ernst & Young. In fact, Ricky has accepted a position with Ernst & Young in their advisory practice. He's the son of Rick and Pat Angeletti of Uniontown and grandson of Jackie and John Fisher of La Crosse, Wisconsin. Ricky, we're honored to invite you to address the fall graduating class. Please.
Thank you, President Wilson, and thank you, Mr. Coleman, for your welcome to the University of Akron Alumni Association. On behalf of the Fall 2016 graduating class, I proudly accept your invitation to continue our relationship with our alma mater by joining the Alumni Association. I must start off by saying hello, good evening, and congrats to all the graduates in the room. We have successfully purchased the most expensive piece of paper in our lives to date. Something that was purchased with sweat, tears, and caffeine, if I do say so myself. As I look back on my Akron experience, a plethora of emotions fill me. I'm reminded of moments filled with joy, laughter, and accomplishment, as well as those with sorrow, tears, and sleepless nights. Days filled with writing papers, cramming for exams, trying to work a part-time job to have food to eat. But all those things seem to wash away in insignificance as we stand here today in our gowns and our questionably decorated caps to leave here as alumni of the University of Akron. Being a graduate ends this chapter of our life, a chapter filled with lifelong friends, too many late-night food runs, battles with roommates over dishes, and maybe even finding the love of your life. The last 4 or 5 years have all been about stepping out of our comfort zone, challenging what we know, and discovering who we are. The question I have for you, fellow graduates, is what will we take on next? While we all earned our degree on our own merits, we could not have done it alone. We have to give thanks to the faculty, staff, and administrators who have given us the environment to learn and thrive. To our friends, our significant others, our gym partners and mentors who have provided us with guidance, a shoulder to cry on, and an ear to listen, thank you. Finally, to our family members, thank you for your love, compassion, and even your sarcasm that has coached us through a failed exam and guided us in our most challenging of times. Of everyone who has completed a degree at the University of Akron, only a handful make it. Some people realize college isn't for them. Others might not have the means or resources to carry on. And some have life events that make them unable to continue. A few weeks ago, this Akron community suffered a great loss. The unexpected passing of classmate, friend, and brother, Duncan Utenauer. Here at the University of Akron, we are taught the knowledge and skills to excel professionally. That stuff will get us the job we want, but what will make us excel in this game called life is the ability to critically think, analyze situations, and solve problems. Those things are what Duncan excelled in. His ability to sit down and discuss an issue would always make you walk away questioning those things you found to be absolute truths. His smile and charisma could charm any room, and his ability to turn any stranger he met into a friend was second to none. As we leave this graduation, an aura of excitement fills you. As we enter the workforce or continue our studies, the nostalgia we feel towards our Akron home runs deep. As we start writing our next chapter of life, remember to keep striving for new goals, building upon the foundation that our university has given us, and living every day to the fullest. Don't forget to take on every day, working to make the world a better place in the lives of others. Even if it's just a smile on your face, just like Duncan would. Congrats, class of 2016, we made it. I can't wait to see how far we will all go. Thank you. That was the Akron Blue and Gold, our well-known fight song, which has come to represent so many aspects of excellence and student success at our university. Now, I would like to take a brief moment to acknowledge the many individuals who
whose great work made this ceremony possible. First, let us thank our musicians, beginning with our vocalist, Miss Catherine Miller. Our guitarist, Mr. Tyler Spulizzo. And Dr. Christopher Blah and the University of Akron Brass Choir. Let us also thank the University Marshals, whom you see in their gold robes. They are faculty and staff members who volunteer their time to help organize and facilitate this ceremony. Thank you, Marshals. And last but not least, let us also thank our interpreter for this evening, Mr. John Sitterwall. And so, this evening we conclude our commencement ceremony. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, and the University of Akron family everywhere, I wish you much happiness, much success, and many happy returns to your alma mater. And to all of you, best wishes for a joyous holiday season.
As we conclude our commencement exercises, we ask the stage party to please rise and remain standing. We ask our graduates to rise and remain standing. Guests of our graduates, please remain seated until our recessional has concluded. We also suggest that you meet your graduate in the Goodrich lobby. Thank you for attending the 219th commencement exercises of the University of Akron.